Okay, so we've got our lovely pond. I actually had the pump shut off for a few days, so I need to do some work. But we got it up and running. Not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but it seemed to me like we were operating too high on the temperature. Yeah, so I guess sitting at the high was 150 about. And after doing a little bit of research, found out that that's actually not too hot for pump motors, especially for what they refer to as a class F. It could easily get up to 150 Fahrenheit easily, so that's not too big of a deal. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick run, or a walk rather. So this will be one of our entrances. It's going to be more like beach-like, so we'll have it there. And then this section here, I'm actually wanting to bring it over a little bit, maybe about 3 feet, and only be about a foot deep, lower than grade. And I want to put rock, river rock or something like that along it, so that it's another form of natural filtering. Over here, so what we're going to do is I want to have this continue on this way. Here's another section when I get down there where this part right here will just continue on through. We did a little bit of work here. I think my uncle was trying to test to see what kind of dirt was in this particular area, because this pond actually started with digging it out and using it for driveway material and stuff like that. It had the right consistency. And then this section over here, I actually dug this out a lot more than what they had originally. You can see at some certain areas where from here to water level is about 5 feet almost. And then the water is another 3 foot deep here. Now over here, even though this water is low, it would probably be over my head. The tractor would almost be buried in that spot. I was testing to see how deep the clay, which I got a pile of clay over there, how far down the clay went, and I went down probably almost 15 feet and didn't get out of the clay pan. So again, this area here will come around, it'll join here, so all of this dirt will be gone, with the exception of, right now we have a pine tree here in the middle. That may come out. I haven't totally decided on what I want to do with that yet. But we have, I believe that's an oak tree. That one will stay. And then, oh, got to get through these stickers. I came the wrong way. No! So this island will actually stay here. I'll probably bring it out to here. So what we'll end up having from that dirt clob where that tree's at all the way to here is approximately 15 feet. So I'll have a 15 to a 20 foot island right here in the middle. I'm actually wanting, if I could take this tree out and then put like a picnic table here, and then just bring the grade up a little bit to make it a little bit better. Then over here, this section of dirt will actually get removed. We have a tree right there, so from that right there all the way cutting across to over in that spot, that'll get removed. And this little delta that's right there will also get chopped off a little bit. Not too far back, but it might go back a little further than what it is currently. So that's how that is set up. Come over here a little closer, you can see a little better how far down we have here. That little protrusion, actually there's a stump right there that will have to be removed at some point. And then that will be another entryway right there. So we'll have two beach-like entries into the pond, and then everything else is going to be more of that square cut like it is here, where it just kind of comes out and then goes straight down. And here we come like this and then go straight. I'll come over to the far end of the pond and we'll look back in the other direction. And you can see we've got probably I'd say that's almost 300 foot is the length. Might be close, might be about 250 foot from this bank all the way to that bank that's over there is about 200 foot, 250 foot. And then going from that bank, which that stump will be removed, all that will be removed. So we'll go from there over to this bank is about 75 feet possibly. So it might actually go to 75. We might make it a little longer and actually go to 100. So when everything's said and done, we're looking at close to a 300 by 100 foot pond. Obviously not square or rectangle, it'll be sort of curved a little bit. And in some places it'll be as deep as probably close to 15 foot. Like right here, like I said, if I was to walk down into here, the water currently would be over my head, and I'm 5'8". I know when I was running the tractor and I was going down in that pit, because what I did was I just kept going in and I was just digging straight down, kept going, and that's where the majority of this came from. This is all clay, and then over here is where we were putting the dirt. Currently that dirt has been used for driveway material. But like I said, right here, the tractor, when I was in the tractor, the dirt on the side over here was level and was almost at the cab of the tractor. So that's how the pond currently is set up. It's still raw, if you want to think of it from that perspective. It's still pretty dirty. Hopefully now that the pump, I'll be able to run the pump and start doing some little bit of filtering of the water, at least maybe get that section down there clear so that it's a little easier and safer to swim in, because we do have snakes around here and I'd kind of like to be able to see them so that I can avoid them or at least scare them away. So that's what we got so far. Thanks for watching. Bye.